Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be at. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be at. I wanted to talk about something. I want to talk about Europe. I want to talk about partying, the nightlife in Europe. Uh, I have complaints. I have complaints. I have complaints because I've traveled, I've seen, I've witnessed partying, nightlife, lounges, clubs, bars, discotheques, whatever name you might have for a nightlife establishment that sells alcohol and plays music. I've seen it. I've been there. I've experienced it. My problem with Europe is what people wear to the club. I'm going to repeat that again. My problem with Europe is what people wear to the club. I've been out in various parts of Germany, Dusseldorf, Cologne, Munich, Stuttgart, Frankfurt, uh, Mannheim, uh, and I'm probably missing a city or two. But I've been out in a lot of the big cities in Germany, outside of Berlin. And I've seen this with my own eyes. I've seen what people wear to the club. Men are going there with jeans, regular shirts that you would wear going to the store. I was out last weekend at a place in Stuttgart. I was at Perkins Park, to be exact, and I witnessed it. I witnessed it. I witnessed going out and seeing women dressed in stuff that they would wear to go to the store, and stuff that they would wear to go see their grandmother, and stuff that they would wear to go cut the grass, feed the flowers. I see women dressed in stuff that they would wear to go outside and walk the dog. The women in Europe are not dressing to impress. The women in Europe are not dressing to get attention. The women in Europe are dressing disrespectfully to themselves, to their parents, to their mother, to their siblings, to anyone that knows them. And I'm not used to this. I've partied in Asia, right, where people are dressing up, looking good. I've partied in Africa where people are dressing up, looking good. I've partied in the Middle East where people are dressing up, looking good. I've partied in America where people are dressing up, looking good. I've partied in South America where people are dressing up, looking good. And about all the countries and continents I've partied in, it just seems like the women in Europe aren't really dressing up trying to look good. And I ask myself, why are you going out? A lot of these women are just getting out of bed, maybe brushing their teeth, and grabbing some clothes out of the laundry bin. And last week, I was at this place called Perkins Park, and I seen the first thing I look at, and I'm just going to be honest. One of the first things that I look at when I see a woman is three things: her hair, her nails, her shoes. In no particular order: her hair, her nails, her shoes. If you don't have your nails done, disqualified. And I dated a clown once that when I met her, she didn't have her nails done, but she was broke. She didn't have any money. She was on. She was a peasant. She couldn't afford to get her nails done, and that's understandable. But if you can't afford to get your nails done, you should stay in the house. Wait until you get paid. And I witnessed someone, and I'm like, man, she got on these white shoes, and they're beat up. She got on these white shoes, and it looks like she just got done with the playing of. She just got done with the game of basketball, tennis. Looked like she was a punter for an NFL team. This is how bad her white shoes looked. Listen to me. You should not go to the club with jeans on. Women, jeans and tennis shoes just don't match. Cheap Zara dresses and tennis shoes just don't match. And that's my biggest problem with the nightlife and partying in Germany, in Europe. I went out last night, right, to a place in Frankfurt. I forgot the name of it. Same thing. I'm in Frankfurt now. Same thing. I'm going out. First three things I'm looking at: nails, hair, shoes. Usually I start with the shoes, but most of the time, hair, nails, cheeks, shoes. Right? In no particular order. Depending on if I'm sipping something, I'm going to start at the shoes. I'm going to work my way up. If I'm not sipping something, I'm going to start at the hair, nails, cheeks, shoes. Sorry, I added one. Cheeks. I love cheeks. But this is my problem, right? Stuttgart, Frankfurt, Munich, Lewisburg area, just multiple cities where women are not dressing up. Cologne, I don't know if I said Cologne. Cologne, trash. Same thing. I'm going out in Cologne. Women aren't dressed up. Women in jeans. Women in stuff they wear to doggone go wash their car. Same thing. I said that to say that there's only one place where I witnessed women dressing up, even outside of bars and clubs and nightlife establishments, and that's Dusseldorf. That's Dusseldorf. That is one place where I went. I'm like, man, people are dressed. I'm going to the mall at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon to get something to eat after the gym, and people are dressed up. People are sitting outside in their finest outfit, their Sunday's best. And this is at 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Dusseldorf is the only place in Germany where I've witnessed where women dress up, and I've partied in 6, 7, 8 cities in Germany, and Dusseldorf is it. But I'm just not going to sit here and talk about Germany. The Netherlands, same thing, trash. Women aren't dressing up. And next year, I want to spend more time in the Netherlands because I've had some good time in the Netherlands. But there are some beautiful women in the Netherlands. Some cities more than others, but I'm going to do a series of video on that at a later date. But same thing, Netherlands, trash. They're not dressing up. I've been out in the Netherlands. I follow some social media places from clubs and nightlife establishments in the Netherlands. Trash. 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 Portugal. I've been out in Portugal, walking around the streets of Portugal. Trash. 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 And the list could go on. The list could go on. I just have to wonder why. Why would you get out of your bed, get in that car, that taxi, that Uber, that train, and you don't look presentable? Why? So that is my biggest problem with partying in Europe. And I've been all over Europe and partied all over Europe. Is women are not dressing up. Can I say every city is the same? No, but the majority. That's my complaints. Y'all got to do better, European women. Y'all got to do better. And my second biggest thing is I'm approaching women that I wouldn't normally approach just because they're dressed like they're going to clean the shutters, clean the windows on the garage, and they have the nerve, the audacity to turn me down, to say no. They're not interested. Hmm. A lot of you women have to understand that you are a representation of yourself. If your shoes are dirty, your kitty cat's probably dirty. You probably don't wash your face. You probably don't brush your teeth. All right, I'm done.